these webcam battles are quickly becoming one of my favorite segments to film on the channel. Hey everybody, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today we're going to be continuing our webcam battle series with an incredible member of the community, JustInBasil. Now, Justin has his own website, JustInBasil.com, and is also a writer for the PokeBeach website, something that I use both of those websites all the time. So we're going to have the links to both JustInBasil.com and PokeBeach.com along with Justin's socials and Discord in the video description. So absolutely go check them out. They are incredible resources for new and veteran players alike, posting a lot about Pokemon news and articles, and also just some really solid information overall. So I highly encourage you to go check them out. Speaking of information in the video description, I am now affiliated with Dragon Shield. So if you're in the market for some new TCG supplies or accessories, then Dragon Shield has you covered. Personally, I always go with the Dragon Shield matte sleeves. And if you use that link in the video description, then I get a kickback, which allows me to make more and better content for you guys. So it's a win-win. With all that said, let's go hop over and meet Justin. JustInBasil, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. And now, you said something that I didn't really realize kind of while we were getting everything settled and sorted, was that this is the first time that you're appearing on YouTube with a face reveal.
It is. You have the live the live me for once.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You are such an important person in the community, and I say really important person because of the work you do on your own website, your channel now, and also PokeBeach, which, by the way, links to all of those, the website, PokeBeach, and your YouTube channel, all in the video description. So you should, if you don't know who JustInBasil is and you're watching my channel, you've gone horribly wrong in your Pokemon playing.
you say that, but maybe it's just the imposter syndrome talking, but I feel like I'm still such a nobody in the community. Like I had somebody that would be like, well, I've never even heard of your website. Like, why are you? I was like, oh, well, I mean, I am a nobody. Like,
I feel like in the player community, you are known. You have to be. I mean, like how yeah. Your website's fantastic, by the way. Someone who I built a website for a podcast that my wife and I used to do. It was a science comedy podcast, and that's not easy. Your website's fantastic, and mine was garbage.
so I am cheating. It's not from scratch. It is Squarespace.
Oh, that's what I used, and it was still
Squarespace.
Yeah, that's not cheating.
I mean, I have to do a lot of manual coding, especially on like navigation and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, a lot of it is a lot of it Squarespace, and that takes a lot of the desktop mobile transition stuff out. And that does help a lot with time.
Well, I will say, if you haven't checked out JustInBasil's website, you have to, because there's super good information about what rotations is or what sets are being rotated, some new interesting decks to play, articles about and information on not only what deck lists are available, but some basic strategies behind them. It's just simply fantastic. And also information about the next set. Now, that kind of leads me into what I really want to talk about with you. And
yes.
You write articles for PokeBeach, and PokeBeach is it's a massive website for leaks and information and just Pokemon news in general.
Yeah. I hesitate to call them leaks because PokeBeach doesn't actually report on leaks.
Okay.
They report on reveals. It's an important distinction because a lot of times, these cards will leak, packs will get stolen and stuff. We don't report on that because that gets us into trouble. But stuff that's officially revealed through the Japanese YouTube channels or through other media, we absolutely report on that. Yes.
Okay, so that's fair. Correction on my part. You do not not do leaks. Yep. It is strictly reveals. Excellent, and that is important to distinguish between. Yeah. But we did have. And for anyone who's watching, we're going to get into a little bit of spoiler territory here with the next set for Pokemon TCG, which is Astral Radiance, coming out in May. What are your initial thoughts on Astral Radiance?
So we've only seen a third of the set so far, and I'm going to cheat by referencing my own website. But I made it for everyone, but honestly, I probably use it more than anyone else does. I have to constantly look at it. No, there's a lot of good stuff in this set already. I am hoping it's as good as Brilliant Stars was, because Brilliant Stars was just such an incredible set, and I'm so looking forward to seeing more sets like it in TCG. I'm very, very tired of that tag team VMAX era that we just went through, where all the sets really were just drowning and stupid.
So I'm a very new player in this. Like, I didn't open a single pack of anything before Sun and Shield. Sword and Shield, Sun and Shield. So I never got the joy of opening tag team Pokemon, which must have been a lot of fun to open, but playing I didn't really enjoy. And now I kind of get that with V-Stars, where it's, all right, we're kind of reining back the power creep a little bit. And also, these are super fun sets to open. So for me, as a newer player, this is phenomenal.
So opening a set has never been an issue, even in the tag team era. The arts have been phenomenal. I mean, in general, the sets have been interesting art-wise and stuff. But mechanically, the game has been on crutches ever since Team Up came out.
What does Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance, you can kind of talk about either or both, what do they do to kind of bring the game back to a more fun and, I guess, balanced state?
So, moving the focus away from 3 prizers helps enormously. One of the things that we noticed when I was testing Brilliant Stars, one of our very earliest tests was Torterra versus Charizard V-Star. And we were just having an enormous amount of fun playing. And it really struck us like, okay, why? Like, why is this so much more fun than playing Rayquaza versus, you know, Mewtwo and Mew or GX or whatever? Like, why was this much more fun? And ultimately it came down to one thing, and it was the prizes. When you have Pokemon taking fewer prize cards, when it's a 2-card or a 1-card prize draw versus a 3, the games can go longer. There's more of a chance at comeback. There's more of a back and forth. There's an actual shot at winning if you don't open a broken hand. Right. And that's just something that's completely absent with the tag team. This whole 3-prizer era, just no. Yes. And then the evolution, like obviously the VMAX has helped push a little bit back in that route with you have the evolution. But the V-Star abilities also harken back to the original GX attacks before the broken tag team GX attacks, where you had these once per game tweaks that made something more interesting that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
See, that's really interesting, and I'm curious to know, a lot of people are very excited for the card Roxanne, the supporter card.
Yes.
It seems like you are as well.
It's not in.
I've never played with N, so I don't know how, like, the hype behind it, but everybody keeps saying it's not as good as N. It's not. N. Okay, it's not. So functionally, what's the difference for newer players like me?
Okay, the biggest difference, and probably the most important one, is that it's a dead card for half the game. Okay. And if your opponent plays it right, 2/3 of the game, right? So that by itself makes it not that great.
So let's start by defining, what did N do? What was that?
So N says, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards. Or, well, going first. So let's scrap that. Let's try that again. So each player shuffles their hand to their deck and draws a number of cards equal to the number of prize cards that player has remaining. So if I have 6 cards, you have 6 cards. Let's say it's turn 1, right? I'm going second because of the rule change. I play in, I draw 6, you draw 6, magical, right? Later on in the game, though, if you've been really violent with your prize trades, let's say you've just been super aggressive and you haven't been smart about how you've picked your prizes, you haven't laid out your prize mapping well, and you've just gone straight for that last prize, you only have 1 prize left, you're going to get slapped with an N, you're going to be heavily, heavily punished for it. Whereas with this Roxanne, which is almost like a cut-down ace trainer, right? Yes, there's that comeback mechanic, but both players are going to be slapping each other down, and it's going to come down to, okay, well, who has the Lumineon to grab the Roxanne? And I don't love that as much. Like, yes, the N does eventually come to that same thing, but N also has that generic shuffle draw earlier on, which makes it more useful, whereas Roxanne feels more like almost like a reset stamp as a supporter, but still not quite as strong as reset stamp. Right,
because it is a supporter, and you're limited to when you can play it. So Roxanne, you can only play if your opponent has 3 or fewer prizes remaining, which that's kind of where you said that it's a dead card half the game. You open your hand with Roxanne, you're like, oh man, you know, if I research this away, I'm kind of in trouble. I don't have it for the rest of the game because probably only running 1 or 2 Roxannes in your deck.
Most likely. Yeah, and to be clear, I'm not saying Roxanne's a bad card. It will see play.
Oh, of course.
It is vicious, but it's not in. And maybe, like, I know I'm not the only one that sings the praises of in, but in has gotten the love it has for a reason. When Pokemon TCG UK did their tweet about what card did you want to see reprinted, the overwhelming response was in, and for good reason.
Okay, I mean that's fair. Like I said, I don't have as much experience to draw on as to what cards were really good or how they're going to affect the meta, which is why I like to refer or defer to people such as yourself who do know. Awesome. So very, very quickly, tell us just a little bit about the deck you're playing today.
So I am playing Rainbow Arceus, or as I like to sometimes refer to it, Skittles.
I love that.
Yes, it is a build of Arceus that is designed to try to hit as many weaknesses as it can and still be consistent. That's the last little part is the part where it might be struggling a little bit because it is still a fairly early list. We did test this deck a little bit on stream, but I was not the pilot. Okay. I have played a whopping 1 game with this deck at my local group, and I liked it enough that I've said, okay, that's the deck I want to actually try to play on stream or on this video.
Okay, awesome. And I will be playing a deck that I've really grown to love, and that is Lucario VStar with Arceus. And if you're not familiar with any of these cards, you know, if you've watched the series before, we'll have a rotating, you know, thing that shows you what the cards are. But basically, Lucario's whole thing is if I'm going against the Pokemon V, I hit super hard, and we have Arceus to accelerate those energies to my Lucarios to make sure that I have attackers ready to go. I don't think in any of the games I've played, I've used Lucario's V-Star power or V-Star attack more than once. So I'm interested to see that if you set up all these energies on your attackers, if I can make it happen. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll hurt.
Anyway, with all that said, let's get into some gameplay. Do you want odd or even?
I'll take odd.
Odd it is.
I will go ahead and go first.
All right. Must be nice.
Must be.
I shuffled extensively before this video, so I'm not going to do a ton right now.
I should say I did too, but I went ahead and did it while you were saying it. just for giggles. Might as well, right? I have the time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start looking at my hand here.
Go for it.
It's a hand. Alrighty. Yeah, that is a hand.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with what I got, but it is...
This isn't even a good going second hand. This is just a hand.
All right.
Could be worse, I suppose, but... Alrighty, we shall reveal. Alrighty. Oh, we got Bidoof. Alrighty.
We'll make something happen.
We will make something happen. It's gonna be amazing. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna play Quick Ball.
Yeah.
And I am going to cry about it.
While you search, I want to distract you. Do you like those acrylic V-Star markers?
They exist.
They do exist. Yes, they are. I'm looking at it.
They exist. I'm going to get Galarian Moltres EVS off that.
Oh, and you got the fancy art. Look at you.
It's a proxy. I went to go dig through my stuff, and apparently I don't even have the regular art. I need to grab some. So yeah, I was like, I got it. And I also thought I had a Serena. Nope.
I'm not gonna lie.
What happens when I'm the one that built it?
It is a little hard to tell on the camera that it's a proxy.
Yeah, it's 100% proxy. Here, I'll put it up a little closer. You can definitely tell. I really adore this art. Like, it's not even my favorite of the birds, but I love that art so much. I'm going to go ahead and use Dire Flame Wings.
Sure. Zapdos is my favorite of the 3 birds.
Mine's Articuno. And I'm going to pass to you.
All right, let's draw. This is not great. We're going to air balloon. And I'll throw out the training court just to do. Yep. And then I have literally no choice but to go ahead and research.
How many switches are you killing right now? Is that 3 or 2?
One.
One. And a Arceus and a double turbo. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not exactly. I was hoping to kind of draw into a quick ball, ultra ball, something like that.
Literally anything else.
Okay. This isn't ideal, but I think we can make something work.
Okay.
We have to ultra ball.
Ultra ball is back.
And we'll do the ordinary rod and a Marnie.
I'm so glad Ultra Ball is back. I've missed the card so much.
This is the first time I get to use it.
It's literally my favorite card in the trading card game.
And we do have to go, unfortunately, with an Arceus V, which I don't like because you know, that Galarian Moltres, the Zapdos, I mean, you're not close to attacking with it, so I don't have to worry too much, but...
No, I'm not at all close. I think that Zapdos is probably going to get knocked out before it does anything, honestly, but we'll see.
And I don't think there's really anything else that I... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pass it off.
Alright, I'm going to start my turn. Ooh. Yeah. This is a delicious start. I'm going to attach air balloon and then I'm going to let you go.
Oh my goodness.
It is not a good start.
Alright, at least I can bench Lucario V. I can go ahead and Evo Incense. And we can get... Come on, game. Really?
Right at the bottom. Hey, at least it's not PTCGO shuffling.
We're going to go ahead and get... I think I can't get the V-Star because then I won't be able to Trinity Nova. Actually, I have an idea. If I go with the V-Star, I can use the power to get a Bibarel or a Arceus and a Arceus V double turbo energy. But I kind of don't like that. Whatever.
Which one goes further? That's the magic, right?
I think we'll just go Arceus V-Star. I kind of have to make something happen right now, so we'll make we'll Starburst,
okay.
And we will go.
To use your phrasing, it must be nice.
And we'll get this and this. Oh, actually, well, I'm not going to shuffle because I'm going to go back in. We'll attach here. And then I'll Lumineon. No, I don't want to give you that many supporters. Well, you're already able to attack for just one energy.
Yeah, so
I kind of, at this point, I might as well.
Yeah, it doesn't really help me any more than you already have, so. It does give me a nice squishy fish to target down now.
It does. Yeah, I'm kind of running low on stuff, but we're gonna go research.
Okay.
And I'm kind of hoping for one of two cards. I think would be okay. We'll go ahead and attach a choice belt to this Lucario, and then I'll research a boss.
Okay.
And we will bump my own training court with Path.
Yep.
I'll retreat. And then we'll go ahead and Trinity charge.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and look at my poor top deck.
Go for it.
Alright, once you're done shuffling, you can just start your turn.
Are you kidding?
Nope. I wish I were. It would brick on the first game.
Oh no!
It's like, yeah, it's time to build a wall, and we're gonna do it with all the birds.
All right, I'll draw. I'll go Evo Incense.
Okay.
Lucario VStar.
I mean, at least if you use that V-Star power now, it's not going to hurt me, right?
I can't use a VStar power.
That's true. Because is it no, it's not an ability. Oh, but you've already used it.
Yeah, I used Starburst.
Yeah, you used Starburst already. Yeah, it must be nice. Okay.
And we will go ahead and discard for retreat. I did not attach this turn yet.
No, I don't think so, because you just started your turn, so yeah.
So we'll go here, attach, and take the KO.
Alright, Zapdos is knocked out. And we're... yeah. Drop turn. Okay, well, we can at least start moving, at least. Not. We're going to Ultra Ball. I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to discard this whole hand to get anything good anyway, but... no, that won't work.
Did that path make a difference, or did you not have the fighting energy or aurora energy?
The path made a difference because now I can't even get out of this brick. So it's... I think this game's already over, to be fair. I think it's already done. Yeah, because that path to peak means I can't get out of this brick. With the Ultra Ball, I could have gotten a Crobat, I could have gotten a Lumineon, I could have gotten literally anything to help.
Right.
And now I have no option. I'm going to pass, and I'm just going to watch you mow everything down.
Oh my, I feel terrible.
Yeah. Hey, it happens. I just hope I get a game like this.
Yeah, you deserve a game like this. We'll attach and we'll knock out.
Alrighty. And I think I'm actually just gonna scoop. I don't know that it's worth playing.
Yeah.
This game out. Yeah. Let's go to game 2. Let's see what the prize cards are, shall we? Oh hi. Oh hi. Yeah. That's.
Oh. Oh God.
I lost, so I'm assuming I'm picking.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and go first again and hope that I don't have that same hand or anything similar.
Well, I don't have anything in my hand that I can make happen with, so you get a mulligan. Well, I take a mulligan, you get a free card.
I will take that free card, and I will take any other free cards you give me. But as not great as this hand is, it's still better than the last one.
So is this what you... What deck are you most excited to play when Brilliant Stars releases? Which by the time...
It was...
I'm sorry.
It was this deck.
It was? Oh, man. All right. Because by the time this video goes up, Brilliant Stars will have released. But I don't think it'll be legal in standard tournaments yet.
No, it doesn't become legal until 2 weeks after its release.
Right. And I'm pretty sure this video will go up before that. So you... this was what you wanted to play the most. And have you... Is this what you would take to, like, a regionals?
About that. With regard to regionals, I don't think I will ever actually try competitively. I'll just take whatever I feel like playing. Because I know I'm not a good enough player to bother to actually try. So I would just take, whatever I feel like playing, whether that's an annoying stall deck or whatever, I'll take it. If I do well, I do well. If I don't, I don't. I'm not gonna fuss over it.
All right, I respect that. All right, let's take your mulligan draw.
Alrighty, let's taste that shot. Really? Okay, cool.
That didn't sound... I heard that snort. It did not sound good.
Yes. No. Draw for turn. Please be something else. Okay, well, at least you're something else.
at least you have the Hoopa to start with. Now you can start hitting those Lucarios for weakness.
Yeah. By the way this is going, I'm going to end up losing the Hoopa.
Oh.
So I'm going to quick ball a research away.
You know it's got to be serious when you're quick balling a research turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, the weird thing about this deck is because it has so many moving pieces, that, like, it can work in other ways, but, like, if its avenues to those ways get cut off, it's like, yeah, I'm dead.
So I didn't really... I try to go into these games a little bit blind. I generally know what deck you're playing just so I can make sure I have, like, a decent matchup. I don't want to play... You know, if you're like, oh, I want to play Shadow Rider Whimsicott, well, I'm not going to play my Umbreon Heavy Single Strike deck. That's like, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't really study this deck, so I have no idea what you have.
Let's see. I think... I'm going to pass you.
All right. We'll draw. We'll drop. I will attach this choice spell and go. And I'll have to research.
Okay.
So
I love to see that path go to the discard pile, let me tell you.
I'll tell you this, that's not the only one I got, don't you worry.
Yeah, but it's one less one you have, so.
That's true. Very true. And we will kind of want to get, let's Ultra Ball a Marnie and a Fighting Energy. I'm gonna go to Bidoof.
Oh. You're bringing both gods to the Pokemon world in, huh?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna Trinity Charge.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and start my turn. I'm going to play down Ditto V. Training Court. Going to attach Aurora Energy, discarding Aurora Energy.
Okay.
Going to switch Arceus V into the active spot with the switch.
Sure.
And I'm going to play Professor's Research for 7.
Now that's a turn.
I mean, it's definitely better than the last game.
But do you hit the V-Star? There it is.
Is that an answer for you?
It's not the answer I wanted. It's an answer.
It's an answer, yes. Let's see here. Do not like that, but it does not matter. Alright, I'm going to... Ugh.
Yeah.
Every time I look at that Lucario, I'm just like, yeah, you're hitting me for weakness stuff. Going to Trinity Nova for 180.
All right. 180 is there. I will draw for turn. We'll go ahead and Arceus VSTAR to the bench. You don't have anything on that Hoopa. Oh, you do? Oh, the Trinity. There it is. Okay, so now I'm nervous. That Trinity Nova. So, how do I want to do this? We'll go attach to the bench, and we are going to Starburst for 1, 2.
Okay. The Training Court is discarded.
And we'll go ahead and switch in the Lucario VStar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be 2 prizes for me.
Yep.
Lucario VStar, if you don't know, its attack does 120 damage, And if your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon V, it does an additional 120. So I hit for quite a bit against a fighting weak Pokemon. There it is.
Screw your path, yes, please. Just me no liking your path to the peak.
Yeah. Usually don't.
We're going to attach Aurora Energy, discarding a Darkness Energy, and then we're going to use Dire Flame Wings to attach Darkness Energy.
Sure.
And then we are going to do stuff and things, starting with a bat for 4.
Okay.
Play Ultra Ball, discarding a Darkness Energy and an Ultra Ball.
Ah, man, this is not looking super good for me, but...
You're okay. You got a good setup. I'm just trying to decide what's gonna help me more. I don't actually know right now. Gonna go with that. I'm probably wrong, but I'm gonna go with that.
Does Ditto have a weakness to fighting?
He does, but he's going to do some cool stuff in a second, so it's going to be a fighting weakness anyway.
Is he going to be an... Okay. You're going to transform?
So I am going to be transform. And then we are going... We're going to Marnie.
Ooh, okay. Marnie, my 2-card hand.
Yeah. This didn't feel like placing out Lumineon. Don't hate that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay, so let's see what we got here. We are going to do a little bit of KO action, I think, right? Shadow Impact.
You hit 190, right?
I should be hitting 340 right now.
I just mean like what the base attack was.
170.
170, okay. Yeah, you are definitely KOing.
Let's see here. Where does it measure? Active.
And you take 30 to the Crobat.
30, I'm going to put 30 on the Crobat. Because if it gets targeted, it's getting knocked out anyway.
And Hoopa has 220 HP?
220, correct.
Alright. So... yeah, we'll send up the Arceus. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to use your training court to get a fighting energy. And I'm going to attach it. And then I'm going to Raihan. And I'll attach this energy here. And search my deck for a card. It is going to be a choice belt.
That was coming. Gotta make that price trade go through.
Yep. Gotta make something happen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shuffle because I'm going to quick ball away a training court. And we'll get a Lucario. And I'm not gonna shuffle again because I am going to Trinity Nova, take the KO, and start attaching some energies.
Okay. We're going to draw it for turn.
And I'll take my 2 prizes in just a second.
Dire Flame Wings to the active Moltres. Touch Air Balloon to one of the Arceus. Quick Ball.
Okay. You never took 2 prizes, by the way.
Oh, I did not. I will do that right now. It's a little weird not having you here in person.
Yeah, I know.
Alrighty.
That might make things a little better for you.
It actually doesn't really change anything. I think I still have a pretty good setup. I'm going to... Let's see here. You have 3 Pokemon V in play. So I'm going to E-switch the Fighting Energy over to Zapdos.
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
And I'm going to switch the Moltres out of the active spot. And I'm going to manually attach to the Galarian Moltres V. And Thunderous Kick.
Okay. Did not.
And I'm going to take my prizes this time.
Yeah, please do. Well, I'll tell you, I did not like that one bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll send up the Arceus for now, and I will draw for turn. We're gonna attach this double turbo energy. Yeah.
I think we've got a pretty good chance of getting it there, right?
We
just need one card.
We're gonna quick ball. Yeah, pretty much. I just need the V-Star. If I had the Lucario VStar, I do just win. Because I'll do 220 to you. That's not good at all.
Did you just miss it, or no?
I should have checked earlier, but my Lumineon is prized.
Ooh.
And I can't get a Bibarel to draw anything. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I just lose here. Because you're 1 attachment away from not attacking with the Zapdos here.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and get nothing from this quick ball. Actually, I might as well just get something, but I'm not just going to bench it. And we'll bench a Bidoof, and then I will retreat this Arceus and give you a Bidoof.
And you're passing?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Drop a turn.
So if you have that boss, you win.
And then I think that's going to be it, right? Because I'm training for it already, so... Yep, that's it. That's game.
Alright.
Alrighty.
On to game 3.
Ooh, game 3. Spicy. Hey, look, my deck did something. Yay!
Alright. So I am going to elect to go... I kind of been liking going second, but I'm going to try going first this time.
Okay.
And you'll get that extra card.
Oh, you've got a mulligan, huh?
Yep.
You know what's great about that?
You needed it? Oh.
I have the mulligan too.
Alright. So neither of us will draw a card. Fantastic.
Unless you mulligan more than once. Crossing my fingers.
So now that we're 2 games in, and you have a little bit more experience piloting this deck, have Has your thoughts on it changed? Is there anything you feel like needs to go or the strategy needs to change a little bit?
No, I think the deck does work. It's definitely. I mean, it's not enough games in just to be like, oh yeah, this card needs to go right now.
Right.
This card's working super well, but it does work. I think one of the MVPs in the deck is absolutely Energy Switch. Energy Switch puts in a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, it practically won me that last game with that Zapdos play.
Yes,
so,
I think so.
Yeah, E-Switch for the win. I think I'm running 3 right now. I could see if I could find room, I'd put a 4th one in probably. I did watch a game on Saturday at my locals. One of the players who was piloting this exact list was going against Single Strike Urshifu and managed to one-shot Umbreon VMAX with a Serena, which was just glorious.
That hurts me on a personal level.
I was like, yes, the Serena did exactly what it was supposed to do. And not only did it one-shot it, it took out all of his bench vulnerabilities, and it was glorious.
I don't like to hear that at all.
Because we were like, okay, what grass attacker do we put in? What grass attacker do we put in? And I was like, everybody's like, Leafeon V, Leafeon V. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Like, yeah, you can get the attachment. I'm like, no, it doesn't feel right. I was like, Serena. I was like, yeah, Serena. Serena does definitely appear to be the right choice, but we'll see if that carries forward. I'm very interested to see what ends up doing well in Brilliant Stars, because I feel like Brilliant Stars has changed the game so much that we may not really know why.
Do I hear a lucky break my way?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard my cat, but he was crying for me too.
I just heard him.
Yeah, okay, so there's that. Yuck. Okay, well, we'll cram it.
All right, let's do it. Oh no, the floppy fish.
The floppy fish.
I'll draw.
Yucky.
We are gonna. Let's Ultra Ball. I think an Arceus VSTAR and Training Court. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves an Arceus V.
It's been amazing to me just how much work Arceus can put into a deck. Like,
yes. I've seen some lists. Oh, go on.
No, okay, so just a real quick example. I was trying to figure out how to make Mimikyu VMAX work because it's a terrible card. And the way I did that was to slap it in Arceus, and it worked. And I was amazed. I was like, how did this possibly function?
I pulled so many Mimikyu Vs in my first Brilliant Star booster box. It was a little uncomfortable. And that's your turn, sir.
Okie dokie, we will go.
Yeah, I don't know how good Arceus really will be until we start playing for real, but I have, like everyone else, the expectation it will be very popular.
Dang. I'm just gonna show you this because it's terrible to discard this, but like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to move something.
That's a tragedy right there. That's
all the pieces. Alrighty.
Just any other basic Pokemon would have been enough.
Phenomenal, yeah. A bit, starting a Lumineon and Crobat did not help. Wow. Definitely quick ball, or ultra balling.
The pause makes me nervous.
No, it's not nervous. It's me trying to decide if I have the card in my deck or not. was about to say, there's another version of my deck that runs it, and I know this one doesn't now.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so... That's my only real choice, and it's not a good one.
And yeah, it gives you the option to Starburst next turn.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for him. Would really like to have hit the double turbo or after I had researched.
Yeah.
That would have been phenomenal. But, you know, it can take a nap in the discard pile, I suppose. You're going to attach Aurora Energy, discarding Aurora Energy.
Man, you are dumping all of your resources.
And pass you. Yep.
We'll draw. Let's quick ball away a Raihan. We're gonna go ahead and get that Bidoof. And I don't think I've seen a Bibarel yet in this best of 3.
You have not.
What is up with that? Do I gotta up? I'm only running a 2/2 line. Maybe this needs more.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll go 3/3.
3/3 is what I run in Torterra, and I like that. But Torterra really needs the evolution Pokemon, so that might be an influence.
In previous games, I haven't had that issue of not being able to find Bibarel, but maybe I throw in a 2 of Evolution Incense or something.
Are you just running a 1 of right now?
I just have 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Balls, no Evolution. And we'll research away.
Okay.
And let's see, what do we manage? We get the juice. The V-Star. We'll go the Evolution Incense.
So you do run Evolution Incense. I could have sworn I saw one.
Oh yeah, I run 2. I'm sorry. My first iteration of the deck did not have it.
I was like, I could have sworn I saw one last game.
I used to run, instead of Evolution Incense, I used to run Adventurer's Discovery. That's what it was.
Gotcha.
But then I was having trouble with the Bibarel, so I added 2 Evolution Incense. I'm all over the place.
You're good. It's not like I'm not a hot mess either.
We already researched, and
all right, let me feel it.
I think I want to put you in a tough spot, so I'm gonna Starburst. I'm gonna try to lock you out.
Oh, you would.
Yeah. I think that's what I have to do. And I don't want to put any more V's in play just yet. So he'll go there. And I'll just punch your fish super hard.
How hard are we talking?
It's 270. 250. 250 because
I mean, either way.
Yeah, it's...
Poor fish. What did it do to you?
It existed.
Yeah, no kidding. You know, I hate to say it, but I think Path has ended the game. The deck is too reliant on abilities. Maybe it needs to run a Pumpkaboo. I don't know.
That wouldn't be bad. You can dump it with Serena too.
I'm too far behind already to catch up, but I will just watch you knock out my Arceus, and we'll go from there. Pass to you.
Oh my goodness, that really did hurt you.
Yeah, that Path of Peak killed me. I could have gotten the Crobat and recovered, but nope. Oh, and you get the Bibarel. Of course.
Well, now that we're finishing up with the series,
Yeah.
and we'll just knock out this Arceus.
Yeah. Drop turn. Okay, that's turn too late, but collapse stadium and pass for game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's tough.
Boo.
But boo this man who plays Path to the Peak. Oh,
I know, right?
What a loser. Justin, thank you so much for taking the time to jump on the channel, play some games with me. I really do appreciate it, imparting some of your knowledge about the game and also showcasing a really interesting deck.
Thanks for having me.
That's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, found it a little bit informative. If you did, again, subscribe, like, comment, do all those things. Tells YouTube this is a good channel. Other people should watch it. Also, please go check out JustInBasil.com and PokeBeach.com. I promise once you do, you're going to find them in your bookmarks bar immediately. But that, like I said, is going to be it for today. I will see you next time.